Hey everyone, we are going to work on practice sheet 22. We're going to do the back side now. So let's start with number 6. Write the equation of the line or the graph shown. So here's our line. And hopefully there's one important thing you can tell about this graph, which is that it is not proportional, right? Because it does not cross through 0, 0, okay? So it is not y equals kx. That is incorrect, okay? Which means we have our other equation, which is y equals mx plus b. Remember, our b is the number that tells us that it's not proportional. So in this case, it's where the line crosses the y-axis. So this number right here is telling me that it's not proportional. So that is b. Okay, and since it's below, this is a negative, so this is going to be minus 3. I need y'all to please make sure you do that first when you see a problem like this. Circle that y-intercept. Please, please, please. Okay? Hopefully you also remember y and x stay the same. So the only thing we need to find is m. Okay, so remember m is our constant rate of change. M is delta y over delta x, or M is rise over run. Okay, so if it's on a graph, we do rise over run. So I'm just kind of looking here. All of this, each of these is changing by 1. So I just want to make sure I'm looking at those intervals. So I'm going to find the slope triangle. It does not matter which points I'm using. I just want to make sure I'm using 2 exact points. I'm going to use these 2. So I'm going to draw my slope triangle. Up, 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 and over, 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 over. So I'm going up 1 and I'm going over 2. Line is going up, okay? So that means that's positive. So my rise is 1. My run is 2. That is the m. So that's going to go right there, and that is your equation of the line. So before you move on, what is it that you're going to take from this problem? Okay? Hopefully, maybe the starting point. If you can get the starting point, you're probably, if it's multiple choice, you'll have a 50-50 shot of getting it right. If it's the slope triangle, great. Okay? But we want to make sure we know how to get our equation of a line. Okay? Number 7 says, Aisha bought a shirt for $32 and leggings for $16. If there is an 8% tax rate charged, what will be the total purchase price? So we do not just want the tax, we want the total purchase price, meaning all of this plus the tax. Okay? So hopefully we know we're going to start by adding the 2 items. So the shirt and the leggings. Okay? So this looks like it's $48. Okay? Now, if I was estimating the tax, I would just do this. I would say, okay, $480, my tax should be less than that. Probably high $3 if I was to take a guess. Okay? Or maybe close to 4. So this is an estimate right here. I just found 10%. So I'm going to change the percent to a decimal and multiply. Remember, I move it 2 times. That's what we do right here. We move this 2 times to change it to a decimal. That's it. That's all that it's wanting. Okay? So 1, 2. Please make sure it's 0.08, not 0.8. 0.8 would be 80%. So change the percent to a decimal and multiply. So I'm going to multiply by my subtotal here, which is 48. And if I don't know my eighths, I just list them. Please make sure you do this. Okay, if you don't know them, have it on your paper. That way every time you're on a new page on a quiz or a test or whatever, you have it there, okay? So 8 times 8, 64. Carry the 6. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 6 is 38. 1, 2, 1, 2. So remember I said high $3. So that's a good tax. So your job now is to add. You want to add those. Okay? Add this to find the total purchase price. Okay? And I would put 48.00 since it's money plus that number. Number 8, this is simplify. You're going to do this by yourself. You're going to do this by yourself. You are going to do this one by yourself, but I'll just get you started. What I will tell you is if this was an inequality problem, I can tell that I would flip the symbol. But this is an equation, so we don't flip anything. But I could tell because I would be multiplying both sides by -5. Please don't divide by -5. We do not need to divide. We're getting rid of divide, which is multiply. So I'll just get you started on the first step, and you go from here. Okay, opposite of -11, plus 11. Difference, subtract, and it's more to the right. Okay, so now your job is to multiply both sides, and remember this is triangle here. Okay, last problem is number 11. When we multiply, please do not multiply straight across. Instead, remember we do Texas. Okay? Now, you might want, even before you do that, you might want to go on and do triangle because this is a multiply problem. So negative times positive is a negative. I might just want to go on and do that so I take care of that and I don't forget it when I do all this other math. Okay? So 5 times 7, 35 plus 1, 36 over 5. 9 times 2 plus 2. What's 9 times 2? 18 plus 2 is 20. Okay, so I want you to look for relationships because we definitely have relationships here. So find your relationships. There's one here, there's one here, and I'll give you a hint. This should be an integer. So there won't be a fraction or decimal when you finish it. Okay?